Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary. This is going to be a quick get ready with me. I am, it's already late. It's weird because it was dark as night outside because of the thunderstorm. But anyway, worked hard all day today and now I am getting ready to take the cat to the vet. But before I can do that, I need a little bit of makeup because even I scare myself. So yeah, so I did want to show you, I got this foundation brush in one of my Ipsy boxes and I absolutely love it, so I'll be using this. And I am trying to use up quite a bit of makeup. I have this thing from Estee Lauder. I got it in an Ipsy bag and I really love it. It's double wear and I really love it. It's in pale almond, but unless Estee Lauder gets the heck out of China, I can never buy it. So anyway, this thing is almost empty and I have a couple more, so I'll have it for a little while. And I have this mirror. I have a lot of foundation, but I just really want to use up some of this smaller stuff that I have right now. So anyway, and this matches me very nicely, so hopefully you can see me okay. I've got a lot of lights on, but it is after work and so it's dark and my room is not as clean as I would like it to be. So I'm going to start up here. I didn't put any moisturizer on. I just put on a really rich serum, and for now that seems to be enough. So isn't it magic? You know, you start out and you're like, I look like crap, and then you put a little makeup on and you're like, well, I guess I don't look like death after all. So anyway, I like this double wear a lot. Like, if it was, I just wish it was cruelty free. I know there are a lot of great foundations out there that are cruelty free and I have been using a lot of them. I'm not putting a lot of makeup on today. I'm going to try to avoid putting a lot on because I'm just going to the vet. But I'm doing this kind of because I haven't done a get ready with me for you guys in a while. I've been really sick. So anyway, you haven't seen me online very much. I know one of my viewers is like one of my friends here on YouTube. It's funny how you make friends here on YouTube. But anyway, she said, what happened to you? Because I used to be on like 2 or 3 times a week at least. And I just suddenly dropped off the face of the earth and started posting like once a week. Because there's something wrong with me. And nobody can figure out what it is. So I'm just going to tell you guys very briefly. It's not serious. I don't have a brain tumor or anything like that. I have this whooshing sound in my ears, and now I've had an MRI of the head because apparently that can indicate that you have a brain tumor. And of course, being the worrywart that I am, because I don't know, I'm just crazy like that. I already had myself all figured out as having a brain tumor or something. I'm going to keep this out because I'm going to put a little bit of under eye. I noticed that if you use good makeup that you don't always have to do the whole under eye thing. So anyway, I'm going to use this CoverGirl stick. CoverGirl, thank you for becoming cruelty free, for going through all those steps to do it. So anyway, I'm just going to put a little bit in the corner here and try to blend it in. So I've had MRIs and all kinds of tests and nobody can figure it out. So there's one more test, and that's going to be a thyroid biopsy because I have a lump in my thyroid. So yeah, you can't feel it, but it's pretty good size. So I'm a little bit worried about that. So anyway, aside from that, I've just been like garden variety sick. Excuse me. And it takes me longer because I have asthma. It takes me longer to get better. Now I'm using this little HD Makeup Forever HD powder that I have, and I sprinkle a little bit into my Physicians Formula face powder, and that way I can put a little bit of the light stuff, the translucent powder, under the eyes. And then I put the whole thing all over my face. So, yeah. I feel like I'm going to be very made up when I go to the vet today. Yeah, I really like the vet that I go to. It's just time for a yearly. For my kitty cat, I already took care of the dog going for his yearly shots and stuff. And blood work, and so now it's cat's turn. We used to have a few dogs and a few cats, and now we are, for the first time in a long time, we are down to having one of each, and we're not used to that. We've been rescue people forever, and this is the first time in a long time that I've been down to this few animals. By the way, I am going to do a makeup basket. I realized when I looked online that it's an incredibly long time since I've done one. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little Belle Pierre blush on. Let's see, where's my favorite brush for this? It is this one. I like these angled brushes for just for this kind of thing. What I like about this Belle Pierre, this came in a BoxyCharm. What I like about it is it doesn't pour all over. It's got a sifter, see? It doesn't pour all over the place. I just tap a little bit into the cap, and then I can pick some up, tap it off on the brush, and I just put it on. So I'm not doing the greatest job on my makeup today. Yeah. So anyway, I only need a little bit of blush because I'm not going anywhere that really requires makeup. But I'm putting a little bit on just to make myself feel better. I've been using this on my eyelids when I don't have to go anywhere. Is it Wet n Wild that is, no. One of these guys is not cruelty free anymore. I think it might be Wet n Wild. A lot of people gave them a lot of slack, saying, well, they're selling in China, but their stuff is not getting tested. The Chinese authorities have the right to walk into any drugstore on mainland China and pull stuff off the shelf. Certainly an American company might be, fall victim to that. So I'm not buying this brand anymore just because they're like, don't play games with me. Just tell me the truth. All right, so I'm just going to use, I'm just going to use this brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. And I'm just going to rub a little bit of this and put some on my eyelids, and it just to brighten me up a little bit. See, I used to be in project pans all the time. Right now I'm in a couple of my own. Actually there's one that I'm like with a group on. This is starting to get a dent in it. Awesome. But I won't be buying it again because if they're not cruelty free, or they can say they are, but if they're selling in China, they're really not. Now I'm not going to use these tonight, but I'm going to tell you about them. I've been using... I have a lot of stuff here in my drawer, but I've been using these, and these, and I have an empty one, and I don't agree with C Palette's customer service. They weren't very nice to customer, and so ever since then I've been kind of sour on them, but I already owned this. So what I'm going to do is, as I use these things, the stuff that I want to declutter, I'm going to put in here, and that way I can show things to you as I declutter them, and then toss them out, and then I can, or give them away, and then I can empty that out, and so I can start to use these and hopefully get done with them. Okay, so I've also been using this eyeliner. It's Architect. In a funny play on words, and it is black eyeliner. I got this in a Nipsey bag, and it's been lasting forever. I keep waiting for it to die, but it just won't die. So, you know what? Since I put all kinds of plainness here, I think I might actually use a eyeliner from Marcel that I have. I'll read the color off of it. Blue Lagoon. It's really pretty. It's a greenish blue. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on. I don't like putting a lot of makeup on and then going out, but now I have a whole face on. So I'm just going to put a little of this on. I have quite a few eyebrow things, but I don't want to do a heavy eyebrow. I just want them to be controlled. So I'm just going to use a little bit of clear gel that I have from Ulta. By the way, I want to tell you guys, yes, they're having the 21 Days of Beauty again. Don't buy anything. The only way you're going to know that you have too much stuff is if you do an inventory of your stuff before you buy something. Unless there's something that you've really been dying for and you just haven't been buying it yet. That's a different story. I don't need anything, so I have a lot of nerve telling you guys. But, oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze any second. You don't find out that you have too much stuff until you do an inventory, and then you go, oh my God, how did I get all this stuff? So be careful, because you end up giving it away. And what sense does it make to spend the money and then give it away? This mascara has had it, and really should have been in my empties. But I think I can get one more night out of it. What it does is it's Voluminous Million Lashes XS L'Oreal. Not cruelty free, just happen to have it in my drawer. I have like 20 mascaras to get through. So I am using them, but mascara is one of the things that I go through very fast. Always have gone through very fast. Because even if I only put under, like, little under eye so I don't scare everybody, I always put a little mascara on with that. So, yeah. I still have shadows and darkness on my face. It's funny how a little mascara can make you look so much better. I have a lot of stuff here that are like on one side of my vanity that are like use up stuff. And the other side is makeup basket, and it just keeps getting more stuff put in it. So, yeah, I'll have to go over it with you guys, what I've been using, and switch it out for other stuff to use. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this Sugar and Spice by Ulta on. It is my favorite color. It's like a brick red. So, it suits my coloring a little bit better. So, anyway, we'll go ahead and put this on. It would work better if I had a lip pencil. Yeah. A lot of people, they see the chubby sticks and they go, a chubby stick, I don't want that. Don't fear the chubby stick. I don't have much left in this one because it's been in use up forever and ever and ever. But you know, it's more like a lipstick than anything. And every chubby stick I've tried so far, of every brand I've tried so far, they are lipstick in pencil form. Now, a lot of people go, well, I don't want to line my lips with that. Well, guess what? You lose your point pretty fast anyway, so you wouldn't be lining your lips with this. You would just be coloring your lips in. So this one is almost gone, and I have a couple others. The writing has completely worn off. I don't know if you notice when you put on like creams and stuff, everything you touch, the writing starts to come off. So anyway, I think that since we have time and we've done this Get Ready With Me, that I will go over what's in my use up bin. Another time, let me move back a little bit. Whoa, I have a little tiny tripod I'm trying out that somebody sent me. Please try this. So anyway, it's really small and I'm just getting used to it, but it's like the only way I think I can sit here at my vanity and do anything. Okay, so in my use up side, I have odds and ends that I actually use. In the back I have a couple of sharpeners. I did buy these sponge applicators. You know, these are not just good for eyeshadow, they're actually good for putting on liquid lipstick. That having been said, I feel like this is like a massive waste of resources, plastic and sponge. So I'll probably try to use each one a little bit, you know, like pretty often. Okay, so in this drawer I have this tiny double wear from Estee Lauder that I'm trying to use up. It's a little tiny thing. The color's perfect for me. It just breaks my heart. So I also have this foundation, which is like the kind you can put on with a sponge. I just put it all over with my brush. I always use brush with this. The sponge that came with it is kind of cheesy, so I do use 2 powders with these. These are use up stuff, like they're in here because they're use up. I have this one from Physicians Formula. I'll see if I can insert a picture of what this looked like when I started this, but here it is now. I'm going to move over a little bit, make room for the other one, because the other picture you can still see a flower. So anyway, I like it. You can't get it anymore, but I'm sure there are other powders by Physicians Formula are really good powders. This one's just called Oopsie Daisy because it had daisy in the middle. It's old. I also have this Makeup Forever HD powder. It's a little teeny tiny thing. And my daughter gave it to me, gave me hers, and I used up my own. We both got it in an Ipsy bag or some bag or something. You can't see it, but it is down a little bit. I sprinkle this into this, and then that way I can use it up. I do really like this, but I did buy translucent powder that's probably a dupe for it, so. Oh my gosh. I have this NYX bronzer. I love this. I absolutely love it. You can't buy it anymore. So I'm just trying to use it up, but I like it so much I didn't want to declutter it despite the fact that it's old. I added a whole bunch of stuff to my use up, and one of them is this Cover FX set. It's like a primer and a highlighter, I think. But I'll try that one time on camera and we'll see how it comes out. I have this eyeshadow stuff, but it's in my use up, but it's other than a Milani, it's the only one I have, so it's not like I have a ton of them. But I do normally use this every day. I have a couple primers that I've been working on. I have 2 of these. Are they both? Yeah, Mac Crap and a Touche Éclat which I've heard is not that great, but I'm going to try it anyway. I also have Hourglass. Ooh, there's powder in this drawer. And it's also a little primer. I have a tiny bit of this Coola stuff, which is also primer, and a lipstick. This is in my 100 Colorful Empties. I almost never use it, so guess what? At the end of the year, I'm just going to throw it away. Oh, let's see. Let's get back a little bit. I'm too close for comfort. And then I have this little thing that's got like other little crap that I am trying to use up, although this stuff's not crap. It's Smashbox and a Tarte primer. So it's like little Smashbox things and a Tarte primer sample. I have 2 spackles in here. My daughter gave me her calming spackle, and I have my regular moisturizing spackle. I love both of them. Put you back. And I have a mascara from Hourglass. I put it in here so that I would use it next after I throw this frickin' thing away. And wow, I have an eyeshadow in here that I wanted to use up, and it's one of my favorites. It's an Ulta shadow. It was a single. I didn't know that it was going to be like this perfect duochrome, but anyway, I just keep forgetting it's in there. I love it. It's like got this green shift to it, but it's blue. It's really, really interesting. Also using this BB Ready Up. It's Insta Ready Super BB, and it's Physicians Formula. It's pretty thick. Not wild about it. I much prefer the regular CC cream better. I also have this Tarte under eye crap that I'm trying to use up. Just a couple things left. I have this CoverGirl wacky light colored lipstick. It doesn't look like it's that light in person, but it's really light on. So I only put it on with the very darkest lipsticks, like as a layering thing. You already were introduced to my friend here. And this is my very last 24/7 Urban Decay eyeliner. It's one thing that I would break my no buy to buy. It is just the one thing. So this is starting to run a little bit low. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff, but I don't have my favorite. Like, I only have a little bit of this left. So that's all the stuff that's in my left-hand side. And the right-hand side, we'll go over that another day when we have more time. I don't want to keep you guys on too long because you tend to, those of you who watch me consistently usually continue to watch, but then there are people who have a really short attention span and they shut me off after like 10 minutes. So I don't want to have this be too long. And so anyway, that is all the crap that's in my use up side. And there'll be, I'm going to be doing a makeup basket video and showing you everything, like everything. I have tons of crap in here, tons. And so, yeah, I have to go over it with you guys. So anyway, thank you very much for watching and sharing with me my Get Ready With Me with my weekend style makeup, which is like basically not much at all. And my skin feels really good with the makeup on, and I will enjoy taking it off later too. So anyway, thank you for watching. It's been Mary with Reviewer's Diary, and have a beautiful evening. Good night.